Hi, this is the Peaceful Prepper. Today I want to continue my series on personal protective equipment, or PPE, and look at protecting our eyes in day-to-day activities and in an emergency. Here are some of the general risks to eyes. Loss of visibility due to glare or dust, and this could be particularly important in an emergency when you need to be alert and aware of your surroundings. Something could hit your eyes, or chemicals or even dirty water could splash into your eyes. Dust and airborne debris can limit visibility and cause particles to get into your eyes and irritate them. If the emergency situation involves fires, collapsed buildings, high winds, airborne debris could be much more prevalent than usual. We also want to avoid contracting infection either through touching our eyes or being splashed by blood, coughs, or other bodily fluids. And finally, there's the potential for gas and chemical vapors to get into the eyes. There are three major categories of eye protection: safety glasses, safety goggles, and face shields. And with each type, you want to consider how comfortable they are, whether they fog up easily, if you have adequate field of vision, and if they can reduce glare before you depend on them in an emergency. When we think of protective glasses, we usually think of safety glasses, and they provide protection from impact and flying debris. I also think we should consider sunglasses as part of our protective gear as well. Glare, blinding sunlight can significantly affect our ability to be aware of our surroundings. You can get tired or headaches more easily if you have bright sun shining into your eyes, and particularly in an emergency, that's something you really want to avoid. NIOSH, the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health in the United States, has some particular recommendations for safety glasses. They suggest you wear them when there's some risk of exposure to dust, chips, and flying particles, but they're the least protective of the different types of protective eyewear. They also suggest you have side protection on the safety glasses, use a fogging treatment, or a defogging treatment, I guess, and a retainer to keep them to your face. Hybrid glasses, which are safety glasses with foam or rubber around the outside of the lens, provides more protection than just regular safety glasses. And you should also make sure that they're ANSI 787.1. ANSI is the American National Standards Institute, and they set certifications and standards for all kinds of things. And ANSI Z87.1 is the standard they set for impact-resistant safety glasses. So you want to make sure that these are ANSI 787 compliant. And there are actually two codes that you might see. The first is Z87, which is the basic impact rating, and it means it's compliant with that rating. Z87 Plus has passed a more stringent high impact testing. There are different goggle designs, and the information about the type of venting lets you know what kind of protection it can offer. Direct venting provides impact protection, but not adequate protection for splashes or vapors. Indirect venting provides impact and splash protection. It allows air to move back and forth through indirect vents, but prevents direct passage of liquids. Then non-vented goggles provide dust, mist, liquid, and vapor protection because it doesn't allow anything to vent in and out. Any goggles could have issues with fogging, but non-vented goggles are very likely to have fogging issues. There are also gas-proof goggles, which are another level up of protection, and OSHA requires that it's the gas-proof goggles that are worn with half-mask respirators in a work environment. Goggles should be tight-fitting, since you want to make sure that liquids and vapors can't just bypass the venting system. Safety glasses, you want to be comfortable, but if they're too big, it doesn't interfere with their functioning unless they fall off or something. For goggles to work most effectively, they need to fit right. There are also some goggles designed specifically to fit over prescription glasses, which can be very useful if you wear glasses. Face shields offer not just eye protection, but can protect your whole face from dust, splashes, and impact, thus its name face shield. NIOSH recommends that face shields be used over safety glasses or goggles for additional protection. A full-face respirator will offer the best eye protection from dust, chemicals, and smoke, short of a full hood or complete suit kind of outfit. The type of filter being used is going to determine whether it protects just from particulates, certain chemicals, a combination, but it's meant to have an airtight fit if it fits properly, so that any air that comes in to reach your eyes or your respiratory system goes through the filter. So whatever the filter is taking out, your eyes are protected from it. It's always a good idea to check the ANSI Z87 compliance with anything that you're buying to protect your eyes. But I guess particularly respirators may or may not offer any impact protection. So that's something you want to be aware of. That really covers the basic options we have for eye protection. My plan is to have eye protection of some kind in my car, in my bug-out bag or 72-hour kit, and at home, so that if I need it, I have a good chance of having access to it. I currently have a couple pair of safety glasses in my toolbox, a pair of goggles in my home emergency kit, and a pair of sunglasses in my bob and sunglasses in my car. In addition to sunglasses I wear day to day, these are just left there in case I need them. Having looked at this material and done the research, now I want to make some changes. I want to upgrade my safety glasses to get side protection, or maybe get hybrid glasses with the foam around them that give you a little bit more protection. I also think I'm going to look for tinted hybrid safety glasses to replace the sunglasses in my car and my bug-out bag, because that would let me have impact protection, UV protection, all in just one pair of glasses rather than to have several. Safety glasses don't need to be very expensive, most aren't. So in my car and home, I want to have an additional pair, maybe two of safety glasses. I like having extras because it means I can offer them to a guest or passenger who's with me if we need them in an emergency. It also means that if I need to do some repairs and someone is around who nicely offers to help, I can offer safety glasses or gloves or different protective equipment to make it easier and safer for them to help me. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was useful, and I'd love to hear what kinds of choices you're making for eye protection in your emergency gear. I've also included a couple of links in the info box below. One is NIOSH's recommendations for eye safety, which includes some information for contact lens wearers. Also some first aid information for eye injuries, and a home vision test from Medlineplus, which is the National Institute of Health. The home vision test doesn't really have anything to do with this video, but I saw it and thought some of you might be interested. So be safe, be happy.